go ahead and talk about a certain action figure of a character that is now non-canon, which means she'll never exist in the Star Wars films. Jaina Solo. There you go. That's the dead giveaway. We have Ben Solo instead of Jaina Solo. The daughter of Han Solo and Princess Leia does not exist here. So anyway, got a nice picture of her. And then of course you got legends on top of her name representing that she is non-canon. And then you got Star Wars The Black Series up here. You got the packaging that the figure would actually be in, of course. And then onto the side here, you got number 56, Jaina Solo. There you go. Onto the back here, and I will put it this way so you can see. Once again, it says Legends, Jaina Solo. Bring it up close to where my camera will focus in so you can get a good look at the brief summary for her. There you go, there's that. Not much else to show off here, except one other thing that I want to show off in a little demonstration of my point. So, here's Kanan Jarrus again, a figure that I have yet to review still. And as you can see, Legends does not exist on top of his name. He is a part of Star Wars Rebels, and Star Wars Rebels is a part of the Star Wars lore as we know it under the Empire of Disney. There you go. Alright, so let's bring in the action figure, and here she is, and I'll try to get her to stand up just right so I can lower the camera so you can see a good amount of her. If I push her back, you might get a little bit more. So, she's in a pretty cool pilot outfit. You know, it's basically what you would come to expect when it comes to the pilots of X-Wings, Y-Wings, B-Wings, and Z-Wings. Yeah, I don't think there is a Z-Wing, but yeah, I'm just making something up. Anyway, her helmet is removable, as that's the way it is in the packaging. It is actually separate, and it's all clear plastic, just painted over. You can see that some of the paint isn't as solid as it could be, so some light does actually shine through. So, clear yellow, just painted over in black, with some incredible detail. Let me put the figure down here so the camera will focus on just the helmet alone. Look at all that. It's dirty, and I like the fact that it's actually dirty. Even the fact that it's not perfectly painted. You can see the lines are kind of sloppy, but it just defines this character so much more with this helmet. I mean, the way it looks like it's been through lots of wars. Star Wars, yeah. So anyway, it's really simple to put this on the figure. As you can see, it slides on and off just like a glove. Very cool. Most of the time, it's a real difficult thing, especially if the plastic was a little harder. This is actually real flexible. I do like that. Jaina Solo also has her signature lightsaber, as far as I know, signature, because again, I've never read any of the comics with her, and it looks pretty cool. Got a little gold button right there on the bottom, which also you have this nice purple highlight here, I guess representing that the lightsaber is ignited. So, the pommel is pretty much all I'd say dark gray. You know, not much else to really say. It's your stealth color. But you do get the beam, which I will be honest is a little bit of a scare here every time I take this on or off, because it's like a very tight fit. And as you can see, this one, the quality on it's not too good. It just moves way too much. I don't know what I can do to fix this up. I don't think super glue is going to make a difference. Tightening the sides with some super glue isn't really going to fix this. It's going to make it real difficult to remove, I promise you that. But it's just not going to really help this problem here. Maybe if I heat this up a little bit, maybe it might correct something, but I strongly doubt it. I believe that this is a problem I'm just going to have to deal with. So, yeah, anyway, she can hold the lightsaber, like so. In either hand, doesn't matter, as long as it's got an opening palm, like so. So, pretty cool. I like it. There we go. She also has a blaster, which kind of looks like Han Solo's blaster. I'm sure that's where she got the idea of this. Maybe it is Han Solo's blaster, just modified a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, she does have a trigger finger in her right hand, so she can actually hold it. It looks legit. Looks really cool. This figure looks really cool. I really do dig this. So let's remove that real quickly. And I will go ahead and address the gear here removable. Actually, it is. And I will tell you that this does not hinder your articulation one bit. Not even her holster. The belt and this does not limit her leg articulation. As you can see, it's very tight, very solid. It's a nice construction. and it works perfectly. It bends up in the placement that it needs to be in order to keep her legs raised up like so. Very nice. I do like that. But yes, as you can see, her gear is fully removable and fully painted. Very nice work, Hasbro. They know what they're doing when they put time and effort into it without excuses. So anyway, as you can see, here's her real outfit, and my god, does she look gorgeous. Look at that. Even the head sculpt's actually pretty nice. Now, the paint job could be a little bit of a irritation at the eyes, but I've seen worse. Like, really bad. This actually is pretty decent, even though she is looking up. But hey, sometimes figures have to look up. But look at the paint job on the lips. It looks natural. The eyebrows look okay. There's a little bit of a sloppiness right there. That simple dot that I could probably fix myself with a little bit of some nail polish remover maybe. The hair is pretty flexible. It does have a little bit of a ponytail back here, so you can get her to move in any position you so want without restriction, which is very nice. I really wish that Hasbro would use this kind of plastic, or should I say rubber material, for all the figures with long hair, from Marvel Legends to Star Wars and anything else I can think of. So anyway, yeah, this is a very nice action figure with a black suit, very tight. She does have some orange stripes going on here. Not the best paint job underneath, but hey, I guess it rubbed off in some places because of the stuff that's put over the figure, but it does look okay. I really do like it. Got a little bit of blackwashing on the belt, might I add. Very nice. So anyway, let's get to the articulation on this girl, because she's got quite a bit. She does have a ball-jointed head. She does have a hinge joint for up and down movement, though it is limited because of the sculpting of the hair. That's to be expected. You cannot escape that. You have your universal shoulder joints with inward and outward movement. You do have your full 360 rotation. You have single jointed elbows, but look at that. For single jointed elbows, that's amazing. And that's not just this arm, it's both arms. Very cool. So anyway, we do have a upper swivel joint at the elbow to make up with the fact she doesn't have a bicep swivel. She does have wrist rotation. She also has a hinge joint to allow inward and outward fold, as you can see. And it's pretty much one and the same on both hands here. She has an upper torso ball joint, which is very nice. You can get a lot of flex with this gal. I love it. Not to mention, she also has something else I've never seen before on female figures. I haven't seen both of these, actually. An ab crunch. She has an ab crunch. Now, usually when it comes to female figures, they actually have just one of these. They either have an upper torso ball joint, or they actually have an ab crunch, which is very cool to see that this one has everything. Very nice. No swivel. It's okay. You get a lot of movement going on here to make up for that. And then you got your ball joint legs with this much forward, this much back, and to show you that I wasn't lying, this much forward with this sculpted on, and this much back. See? Very nice. You do get your split. I don't think you can get a full-on JCVD, but that's not bad. That's actually more than that Spider-Man figure I just reviewed. So you do have your thigh swivel joint. It's very nice. On this leg, it's a little restricted just because this is actually glued in place here, and you definitely don't want to break it. But it's not too bad. And then you got double jointed knees, which is a common thing to all. And then you got your hinge joint for up and down movement at the feet, which also includes that beautiful ankle rocker pivot. It's amazing, especially on this one. So she is loaded with articulation. You can get her in as many poses that you want. Nice poses, sexy poses if you wanted to. Hey, it's your figure. Display it however you wish. This is a really, really cool one to add to your collection. Unless you're just buying figures that are based off of the cinematic films, then that is okay. But this is definitely one you do not want to pass up if you see her. Even if you are not comfortable with buying any of the expanded universe / legend stuff, you might want to take consideration on this one. She's a really cool character from a really cool comic series, I'm sure of it. And she makes a really nice action figure to display anywhere. That's your room. That's your curio cabinets, your desk, at work, it don't matter. Everyone is going to look at her and say, wow, this one is truly amazing. and she has every right to be. This one Hasbro took a lot of time and consideration in, and I appreciate everything they have to offer for the asking price of $18, not $20. So anyway, let's wrap up this video review with a side-by-side comparisons with Marvel Legends Deadpool, or should I say Venompool, and then of course the Tom Holland Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming in the tech suit. Very cool action figures. I love all three of these. She is amazing though. When it comes to articulation, she takes the top. She outdid him. I can't believe it. It's so amazing. And yes, she has a tendency to fall over on her own, but that's just because the hinges on mine are just a tad loose on her feet. Something I can fix up a little bit with a little dab of super glue. Not too much, but just enough to get it to tighten up in some places. So that's going to do it for this video review. I know it was a long one, but I had a lot of thought and consideration going on into this one. Hopefully I have stated my address about this one. Hopefully I gave my 2 cents, and hopefully I've helped you out in your decision of whether or not to acquire this one for your collection. Truly a must-have. So questions or comments, you know what to do. Hit it down below in the comment section of the video. If you like today's video review, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see other video reviews similar to the one you're seeing here today. Until then, this is the Unprofessional Toy Reviewer, Rez Power, signing off saying thank you very much for watching this. And until then, I will see you whenever you see me.